are in Wisconsin, in the capital, and we're just waiting for a press conference to begin. We have all the activists here. Let's go downstairs. Lots of people. We might go downstairs if we can. Okay, we are going to head downstairs. Take a look at a few things here. Okay.
Probably down. So is this made happen?
Sorry, Steve, I didn't realize I was following you.
Yeah, thank you. Excuse me.
Oh, hi, good, good. Oh, and we have our friends. Here's our little baby. Yeah, you're live on YouTube, baby. Hi, how are you? Hey, David. Hey, Spooky. So here's our little friends that been with us this whole time. He's all nice and cozy. What's his name? Oh, this is Chirpy. So yeah, he's all nice and snuggled. He actually came to the bar with us last night as well. He was very well behaved.
Yeah, so it's
So yeah, we have all sorts of activists here again today.
Okay, let's get you guys.
Let's see. You can get a little closer. Action for this place is going on for years. Yeah, all right. Oh, well, since Esky's over there, I guess I can do the same.
Got it.
So we thought we were going home yesterday, but when we found out about this, we decided to stay extra day. Well, for this, and then we're gonna leave later this afternoon, I suppose. So, but thank you for joining. Esky here. Whoops, sorry, I almost dropped you. I have to say, this is a very beautiful building. I'm not sure what time. Maybe I don't know if it's starting at 10:30. So we're just gonna have to wait.
She told me to like find it. I like saw it. Yeah. Okay, great.
Just gonna find myself a spot here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sneak in with all of these people. And if I get kicked off, well, that's okay. I'll just stand on the side. Oh, do you? Hello. So I'm guessing I'm okay to stand here. I really don't know. But apparently this weekend it didn't matter where we stood. It was round. How are you guys doing this morning? Oh, is he? Like above me? Where? Good spot, Jake. Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh, we're going for a group shot. So guys, we're gonna go on the other side. Hey, yes.
Are you live?
I am.
Yeah, that bro.
I thought we'd get in the group shot and then I'll go back to my spot.
We also go down, like low on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stand with you.
Okay.
A fellow short person.
Within the frame, so we want to really.
There's all our people. We're just gonna do our shot.
Wonderful, we're gonna try to.
Oh, oops. We should have grabbed the sign.
You wanna look together?
Oh, sure. I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, nice. I can always just hold it for you. I'm in front of you if you need both hands.
Oh, no, I'm good with one. Thank you though.
Very visible injury. When we get about visible increase in content. Things that you could show, things that you'd be able to show, okay? Yeah, I'm looking for very visible injuries to come to the front. And we're gonna get a photograph with our most visible injury that you can show. That make sense? Yep.
Good idea.
Sam, where are you?
Yeah.
Where was the? Where was all the? Okay, thank you. There's a lot, yeah, it's like both, really all. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, if I just stand on my. Yeah, we're gonna wait really quick. We're gonna do one photo. We're gonna raise the photo. I might. Don't worry about that. That's okay.
Wow.
So
It's so scary. Yeah.
her face
That-
really swollen up.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Her name is Daniela.
I got it.
Yeah.
Really graphic visible injuries. Okay.
No, I'll hold it. It's okay. Okay, don't worry. I'll hold it in front of us. So then you don't have to like worry about your because you're live streaming.
Thank you.
So sad. That's terrible.
Alright, so get out of the way.
Like,
Oh,
Hold sign, please, please. No, no. Yeah.
Hey guys, actually, yes, Sarah, I'll just take your sign. I'll take one.
look at that, everyone.
So everyone in the back, hold signs up. Up to
Getting
the front.
shot.
There you go.
Trying to rescue babies.
Jack is blocking it.
What's your story on these?
These are, yeah, that's right. All of these were dealt out by sheriff's officers at Ridgeland Farms against completely nonviolent, unarmed protesters.
What made you want to put that in front?
We just want to show people exactly how completely uncalled for and graphic it was. We'll get some better comments because I'm not actually trained to be person giving comment. Okay, I think that's probably sufficient. So thanks very much. So folks, we're gonna have speakers standing here in a moment. Can I get all my speakers who know that you're gonna be speaking here up to the front? And it's okay, you guys can stay near the front if that's good. You know, just kind of integrated.
And she stay in the front.
Yeah, we're, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going to be coming here to speak.
Yeah.
I thought that's okay.
you need to be on the other side.
Excited?
Do you need to move to another side to get better view?
Yeah,
You can walk
depending.
if you need to.
Right
Over there.
Yeah, because I guess the person's coming in.
Rebecca, where are you? Who are we looking for speakers?
Next to the Safer Beacons lady.
Okay, Mike, Rachel.
Okay, guys. Hey, PJ, thank you for joining. Hey, Jason.
I did.
Sorry, we're actually 4 minutes early, so we'll start right at 10:30.
Oh, 4 minutes.
Okay, so we have 4 minutes before everything actually starts.
I never got a sign. Did you have that phone? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable, guys. So we are at the Capitol, just waiting for the press conference to start
Oh, yeah.
in Madison.
John? Almost. Yeah, right here.
I wish I was here, you guys could move later. You gain an extra 10 off there.
Sorry, Voldemort, that's not gonna happen. I appreciate you being here, but Spooky's my mod.
Actually, from Georgia now, but well, still I know.
Some of the most amazing people are all here today.
We'll start in 2 minutes, just right on 10:30 plus.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jenny's speaking. I hope she does.
Yeah, so, wait, Kevin,
More of like a bad. But it's not like. Scrum gag on.
So afterwards.
Still, it's like the very stuff. I was like, literally, that was my, so it's all, it's like, all the canals, even so, yeah. Was on there, it was on, it's just for vaccination.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being up. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. We are the Coalition to Save the Ridgeland Dog, and we're here because on Saturday, unprecedented, completely unjustified violence was unleashed against non-violent animal rescuers at Ridgeland Farms, a facility in Blue Mounds, Wisconsin, with a long history of animal cruelty, findings by a court that they're engaged in felony animal abuse, and instead of protecting those animals, the Dane County Sheriff's Office chose to protect the abusers and unleash just unprecedented violence against rescuers. So we're here today because at this point it has become clear that the local authorities are not acting appropriately, and we need to ask for the Governor Evers and Attorney General Josh Paul to step in, break your silence on this issue. We know that you care about dogs. Governor Evers has been such a strong supporter of animals. We need your help on this issue right now. So we're going to hear from a number of rescuers who were at the rescue on Saturday about what happened.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jamie Hagenow. I'm the co-founder of Dane for Dogs. We are a grassroots organization based out of Madison, Wisconsin, who has been working to shut down Ridgeland Farms since early 2018. We have done everything within our legal means to attempt to do things through legal channels. And on Saturday, April 18th, 2026, we came to peacefully protest at Ridgeland Farms. Upon arriving at Ridgeland Farms at approximately 9 a.m., I went up the hill to join my team. And as we walked around the facility, a can of tear gas was thrown in my face, at which point I went to the ground coughing and crying and got up and started to move and help my other teammates up the hill to get out of the way of the gas. As we were moving, nonviolent, unarmed, they continued to throw canisters of tear gas at us. We came up to the fence line and we had our hands raised and we're asking for them to please just release the dogs. Please save the dogs. We are nonviolent. At which point they shot us with rubber bullets.
Could you speak up a little louder? Sorry, I didn't think the voice.
Yes. So, like I said, we came up and we were nonviolent. We had our hands raised. We actually went to the driveway of the facility where we stood in front with our hands up and started singing chants to the state police. At which point they asked us to move back. There was a woman in front of me who was old enough to be my mother, and the state police officer shoved her to the ground in front of me. At which point I went to pick her up because the crowd was moving forward and I was terrified that she was going to be trampled to death. Then as I moved out of the crowd, there were people who were being pepper sprayed, women who were clearly not posing any threat to these officers that were going down. So I went around helping to cover them with blankets, spray their eyes with saline, and take them to safety outside of the field zone. I have never in 20 years of activism seen this kind of cruelty towards unarmed, nonviolent activists singing chants to help save dogs with their arms raised in the air. That's
Micah, where were you? Yeah,
Hi, my name's Micah Scott. I'm a Wisconsin resident. I go to UW Madison. I've lived in the Madison area almost my entire life. The things that happened to me and other people that I love and respect, and even strangers that day, are things I will never forget. I was I was tear gassed relentlessly. I thought I was going to die. I felt it in my chest. I could not breathe. I could not see. People held my hand. People were there for me. They supported me. They helped me through it, and they helped me know I was going to survive. And what I went through is nothing compared to what so many others went through that day. I saw people brutalized, kicked in the head, rolled over by an ATV with a smiling police officer as he did it. He asked us, "Do you want to talk?" Everyone said, "No, thank you, officer." He said, "Well, I tried." He smiled and rode it right over a woman in front of me. Thank God she was okay, but the things I saw happen to other people were not. Dean, for example, who is a very peaceful Buddhist who was just helping us rally and get together, was shot at with rubber bullets. I saw so many people that I love and know to be peaceful, such as grandmothers, mothers, teachers, teenage girls, brutalized that day. Well, we were clearly peaceful protesters. I tried talking to the police officers. I explained to them that we were peaceful. I explained to them that growing up, I looked up to police officers, but I do not hold that view anymore. I even applied to be a police officer. I was ready to join law enforcement, but I had to write in a complaint saying I'm ashamed I ever did that. Because seeing what I witnessed today, that's not something I can ever forget. We were a non-violent crowd. We came in unarmed. We came in peaceful. We came in to rescue the dogs. Open rescue is not a crime. If you see a dog being drowned, if you see a dog locked in a hot car, you are within your legal rights to break that window, to trespass and get that dog out. Ridgeland Farms has over 311 animal welfare violations. We were acting well within our legal right, according to Judge Langford, Mark Pocan, and many other figures. I do not regret what we did that day. We were acting within our rights and we were brutalized for it, but that is not going to stop us. That is not going to keep us down. Thank you.
Next up, we have Lowell, who is a Wisconsin-based veterinarian.
My name is Dr. Lowell Wickman. I'm a veterinarian here in Wisconsin. I've been a veterinarian for 32 years. I've been an advocate for these dogs for about 2 years now. I testified in court, prosecuted at the Dane County Courthouse to have them released because they are suffering abuse. Their welfare is not being taken care of. The authorities have not listened. When we went yesterday, we went in with peace, or on Saturday, I'm sorry. When we went out on Saturday, we went in with a peaceful intention to release the dogs. We had homes, placements for all of those dogs. They had the opportunity to take that and they didn't. The tools that had been put in front of the media by the sheriff's office were tools to get in and gain entry. They were not violent tools. The violence was all propagated by the police. We were peaceful. We could have walked in, we could have carried those dogs out and found them homes. They had been mistreated, they had been abused, and the authorities have not listened. I want Josh Call to be held accountable. I want the sheriff to be held accountable. That was inappropriate response. People were injured and the dogs suffered. The dogs were also subjected to the gas that was propagated upon us. I felt really bad because we could move upwind. The dogs were sucking it all in. You could hear them crying inside, and that is just wrong. It has got to stop. We have to get these dogs a home. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Daniel Zellman. I'm from Humboldt County, California. I'm appalled and shocked by the violence that was perpetrated against us on Saturday by the police. The violence I saw and experienced, I'm never going to forget it. We began to smell the tear gas as we were walking towards the facility. Peaceful rescuers. We were not there to cause any harm. We were there because we care about life. We cherish life, all life, human life, beagle life, all life. That's why we were there. For my part, I was standing with a group of, I don't know, maybe there were 50 of us out of the hundreds and hundreds that were there near the front gate. We weren't moving. We were kind of milling around, trying to have civil discourse with the guards who were there. Black clad, riot gear, very threatening, very militaristic guards who were there. And we weren't moving towards the gate. We weren't moving at all. We were just talking with them. And I was saying to one of them, I said, you know, these beagles love you and you can love them. And as I finished saying the word them, somebody came around from behind me and sprayed me point blank in the eye with pepper spray. So I guess that was my crime, to tell them that they could love a dog. It was incredibly painful, of course, you all know that. And like other speakers have said, what I went through is nothing compared to what many of the other rescuers, nonviolent, peaceful rescuers went through. And of course, even that is nothing at all compared to what those beagles are going through every single day, right now, as we speak. So when Sheriff Barrett tells you that their response was proportionate and appropriate, or that we were violent, he is lying to you. He is lying to you, and he needs to be investigated. He needs to resign.
Yeah.
He needs to be impeached.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, he is not fit to serve as the sheriff. So we're here because we are committed, and we're going to stay here, and we're going to keep coming back until every one of those beagles and all the other beagles and all the other creatures are free and able to live their best life. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So next, I want to read a statement submitted by Congressman Mark Pocan. This is from Mark Pocan. The legal settlement for over 300 alleged violations at Ridgeland Beagle Farm in Wisconsin mandates closing down breeding beagles to sell to researchers. But there are 2,000 beagles to rehome. Wisconsin DATCP must work now with Ridgeland to rehome them, or the dogs could face dire consequences. We need a plan to release 2,000 dogs without overwhelming facilities in multiple states. Otherwise, dogs that come to the upper Midwest from other states could meet their new homes Otherwise, dogs that come to the upper Midwest from other states to meet their new homes couldn't due to full facilities, creating consequences for those dogs as well. By demanding Ridgeland deal with this in conjunction with the state, that means they can't just sell the dogs to another research breeder or euthanize them. They deserve homes. They deserve families. But this could take time and must start now. Thank you, Mark Pocan. And I want to read a second short statement from State House Representative Francesca Hong, who is running for governor, and she wanted us to know that as governor, she will fully fund the agencies responsible for enforcing these animal cruelty laws. Like Ridgeland never operates in the shadows of state inaction again. These animals deserve better, and Rep. Francesca Hong is calling for a real transition plan for the Ridgeland dogs immediately. Yes. Thank you so much, Francesca Hong. Thank you so much, Mark Pocan, for taking the right side on Ridgeland and calling for immediate action from the state. We're now 10 weeks away from the deadline where Ridgeland has agreed to surrender their breeding license, and there is no plan in place for how these 2,000 dogs will be taken out and put into safe, loving homes. Action is needed right now, and we are begging Attorney General Josh Kaul, Governor Evers, we need you to step up and make a plan, because the local authorities are not just sleeping on the job, they are assaulting activists, assaulting rescuers, acting completely unhinged behavior. We need your intervention. It is time to break your silence on this issue. Other officials, your peers, are stepping forward and recognizing that the time has come to shut Ridgeland down. We need your action now. Please, Governor Evers, Attorney General Kaul, please act now.
We can get it.
So she wants a sign.
Yes, thank you.
You don't have to read it. You can stay.
These are,
There you go. Thank you.
they've got an attorney general here.
Oh, sneak. No.
Okay, thank you all for being here. God bless you all for what we went through. My name is Jeff Termini. I'm from Buffalo, New York. The law says that a officer of the law is supposed to meet the perpetrator with the same amount of force. We were not perpetrators. We were not criminals. We were not terrorists. We were there to rescue the dogs, and we were met with cold-hearted brutality. I seen the injuries on my friend Sarah, the other gentleman, everyone. Injuries all over the place. I myself have sustained injuries that aren't visible. When I return home to Buffalo, I need to go to urgent care because I may have ribs broken because I was thrown down as I went through there. And the officer had his knee, I don't know if he had his knee or his foot on my back, pushing down. And I could feel, my back, the pressure, the pain I was going through. So now I may have to miss work because I was brutalized. And that's, we all need to work. So but it's nothing, as people have said, it's nothing. I mean, what we went through is nothing because these poor dogs have to go through this every day of their life. Okay, until they decide to end their life. What type of life is that? They're living, breathing creatures that should not be there. They should be in homes. They should be walking in the park. They should be loved. So we need to shut this place down ASAP.
Yeah.
It's gotta get worse. It's gotta stop. No,
Yes.
no more of it. No
No more.
My name is Rebecca Robinson. I'm the president of Dane for Dogs. We have been asking for our political officials to help these dogs for almost 10 years. We have bought billboards. We have had yard signs. We have done protests. We have done vigils. We have done email campaigns and phone call campaigns asking our elected officials to help the dogs at Ridgeland Farms. And thus far, they have not, despite overwhelming evidence of animal cruelty happening there. On Saturday, I was barely out of the car before I saw officers sprinting towards me. I took off because I was scared and they full on tackled me. A 200-pound man in a tactical gear tackled me to the ground, threw my arms behind me and zip tied me. And I was left zip tied for 6 hours.
Jesus.
It's absolutely inhumane. They took us behind the barns at Ridgeland Farms where I could hear the dogs screaming for help. As soon as I walked back there, I started crying because I could hear them and I felt so helpless in my zip ties that I couldn't do anything to help those dogs. I don't know what more we can do. We are peaceful, non-violent activists who are just asking for our government officials to do their job and help the dogs.
Hello, my name is Max. I was a firefighter and a paramedic here in Wisconsin for many years. I was also a volunteer firefighter and medic for different places here in Wisconsin. I've also been a paramedic for the Chicago Fire Department, and I can tell you, having been on joint operations with the Chicago Fire Department and the Chicago Police Department where we actually went into drug rings, breaking the doors down. We were the relief medics. The violence perpetrated on Saturday was probably 10 times more than we've ever seen. That's amazing. That's worse than the Chicago Fire Department breaking into drug rings. I'm not kidding. I've never seen tear gas thrown like that before. I personally was triple tear gassed. They threw 3 canisters right next to me. These are chemical burns on my face right now. But I also want to say this. These chemical burns will go away. But those dogs, they don't get to get away from this kind of problem. We have to get back in there to save those dogs. And I just want to tell you, we will not abandon you. We will not abandon you. Thank you.
So I just want to reiterate now, we have Governor Evers, Senator Baldwin, Attorney General Josh Call. We know that you are dog lovers. There are dogs right now who need your help. We have 110 rescue organizations lined up to take all the Richland dogs to safe, loving homes. But that is not the course that we are on. Richland is making it clear by mass assaulting activists. Richland is making it clear by mass assaulting activists that they have no intention of shutting down their criminally cruel business. And we need the government to step in. We need the state officials to step in because the local officials have shown that their choice is unhinged violence against nonviolent rescuers. So please, Governor Evers, Attorney General Josh Call, Senator Baldwin, break your silence on this issue. We need you to speak out. We need you to take action. My name is Aiden Kankyoku. I'm a co-marshal with the Coalition to Save the Richland.
Say that again.
Aiden Kankyoku, Kankyoku.
Hi, my name is Sarah Weldon. I am from Texas. I currently live in Brooklyn, New York. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. I went through 3 months of Marine Corps boot camp. I went through a month of Marine combat training. We were tear gassed. We were shot with rubber, metal-backed paintballs. But what I witnessed and what I experienced at the Richland protest trying to rescue those beagles was more intense than anything I ever experienced in my Marine Corps training. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that I would go through something more violent, more painful, trying to rescue dogs from criminal abuse. I never saw war, thank goodness. But on Saturday, after the tear gas and the pepper spray and the rubber bullets to my hand and my leg, looking around at the people around me who looked like they were dying, there was a tear gas canister on the ground. I saw everybody on their hands and knees. I was trying to cover the tear gas canister with a white biosuit that was laying on the ground, using my feet to try to cover it, to try to protect the people around me, because that's what Marines do. We protect our comrades. Officers, I guess, saw that as a violent action and shot me at least 4 times in my leg and my hand, and continued to pepper spray, continued to throw tear gas. And I just want to know why. What did we do that was so violent that we deserved that much brutality? And why are they protecting the actual violent people who are brutalizing the dogs? We came non-violently. We brought no weapons. We just wanted to save the dogs. We were attacked, and the beagles still have not been released. We're just asking for them to release the beagles. That is all we want. We don't want any more violence. We don't want any more blame or name calling. We're not criminals. We're just normal people from normal backgrounds, from all walks of life, all different ages, ethnicities, religions. We just want to save the beagles. Please do the right thing. You have an opportunity here. release the beagles to loving homes. Thank you.
My name is Jeffrey Brown. I am a resident of Dane County. I moved here from New York about 5 years ago. I moved here because I met people from Wisconsin that were great people, that were compassionate people, that were loving people. And I was appalled to know that Ridgeland Farms, this very cruel facility against innocent animals, existed here. I was in disbelief to believe it existed here in a place that protects people and social justice and environmental justice and supports all the different viewpoints across this beautiful state. 90% of people in Madison don't know that Ridgeland Farms exist because it can only exist in darkness. And we're here to be the light for that.
Yes.
I've been in Wisconsin. I invest in this state. I support local leadership in the state. I support Governor Tony Evers. I've supported and contributed to Tammy Baldwin's campaign. I believe that these individuals have compassion. Look at these photos. They're photos with their own animals. And they know that those dogs are no different. And I want to speak to one dog in particular, a dog by the name of Granger, a dog that the DA just posted on their Instagram 3 hours ago that they're proud to have as a part of the team here in Wisconsin. Josh Call, we know you believe in dogs. We know that you love dogs. We know that you respect dogs, but you need to understand that your dog and Granger and that dog are no different than the beagles that are stuck in that cage.
Yes.
I am overwhelmed by the level of compassion that we've had here. And I am overwhelmed by the level of support that not only we have had here, by all of the residents around here. You go across the state and you talk to people and they say, I can't believe that place exists. Why does that place exist? Who benefits from that place existing? Nobody except for the people of Ridgeland Farms.
Yes. Yes.
Here's my statement to the people of Ridgeland Farms. You have families, you have children, some of you have pets. You also know compassion. You also know love. We want to work for this to end so we can all walk away and be happy with this. And we can all find a place that we can express compassion and morality. I know it is in the hearts of the people of Ridgeland Farms. I know it's in the hearts of the people of Blue Mountains and Mount Horeb. We're asking for you to express that and show that and be our better angels. I thank you.
Woo!
So we'll bring all the speakers up now for questions, so everyone can just tackle out. Yeah, anyone who spoke, please just come on up.
Wait, what? Like, oh, that's sweet.
So we'll take questions, go ahead. So we're asking the governor and the attorney general first to just break their silence on Ridgeland. And this campaign has been going on for 10 years. We don't have a public comment yet from them. Now it's been over 48 hours since activists were brutalized at the facility. Still no comment. So first, we just need to hear from you. Wisconsiners are waiting to hear from you on this issue. Second, Attorney General Call could serve a search warrant on Ridgeland at any time. We know that the conditions inside of Ridgeland have already been found by a judge in Wisconsin to constitute at least probable cause for criminal animal cruelty, if not definite felony level criminal animal cruelty. And that is still happening. So just because there's been a settlement in the past for past cruelty, a past settlement cannot cover ongoing cruelty. So there's no application of double jeopardy in this instance. And we need Attorney General Call to recognize that and recognize that he's the only one who's going to have the spine to serve a search warrant on Ridgeland right now, expose the conditions, and rescue the dogs. And we need Governor Evers to tell Attorney General Call to do this.
Once the dogs are rescued, say everything goes according to plan, you mentioned that you have, people willing to take them, but what kind of medical care are they gonna need? Is there a fund for that? Or,
So we had 22 dogs who were safely rescued from the facility in March, and the medical problems that they faced were pretty shocking, from simple things like their feet spending their entire lives with their feet standing on wires. Their feet are mangled and disfigured. All of the dogs had giardia inside of the facility, so they had explosive diarrhea that we have no reason to think every single dog, given how infectious that is inside of these facilities, is suffering from giardia. That was expensive to treat. They have severe mental trauma. So absolutely, these are dogs. People have to understand these are dogs who have been severely harmed and they do need special care. Amazingly, so many people have stepped up across the country who have been inspired by the courage of these rescuers to run face down tear gas, face down pepper spray. One anonymous benefactor stepped up during what was happening on Saturday and offered to pay Ridgeland Farms $1 million to release all the dogs and close down their business. And Ridgeland Farms spitefully said no. So the money is there from people across the country who just want these dogs to have the safe, loving homes that they deserve. There's no question that if these dogs are released, there are homes, there are rescues, there are vets who want to do work pro bono, there are donors and benefactors who want to cover all these costs. It can happen. We just need Governor Evers and Josh Call to make it happen.
dogs total, or is that like a rough estimate, or is that? Like
Yeah, as of January, there were still just under 2,000 dogs, about 1,945 dogs, I think was the exact count on a given day in January. We have no reason to think that the number has significantly changed other than the 22 dogs who were rescued last month.
In hindsight, what do you feel would have been more appropriate response from the Green County Sheriff's Department?
Enforce the law against Ridgeland that we already know that they are breaking. Serve a search warrant on Ridgeland. We don't want to be doing this. We want law enforcement to do this. We're out here because we have exhausted every other possible avenue.
I meant in response to the crowd.
In response to the crowd, I mean, at that point, you still have a facility that is engaged in known felony criminal animal cruelty, and you're tear gassing people for at most trespassing, which is a minor misdemeanor compared to felony level animal cruelty that you know is happening right there. So it makes absolutely no sense. The police should have been turned around and were facing the wrong direction. We have no particular animosity for the owners of Ridgeland Farms. At this point, they have had opportunity to exit from this business model. First of all, they've already, because of the threat of prosecution for over 300 felony counts of animal cruelty, they've already reached a settlement that means they're surrendering their breeding license, which is the main aspect of their business. So their business is lost. People have stepped up, offering to buy them out of this business. This was not us. That's not the way we necessarily would have gone about it. We don't have that kind of money. But other people have stepped up, offering them again the offer that was on the table on Saturday, as protesters were getting tear gassed and pepper sprayed, peaceful rescuers. The offer was $1 million. So it's the only reason at this point that they're not taking that offer is spite. But look, we have no ill will against them. We just want the dogs out. That's it.
To your knowledge, what kind of experience do they have?
Is this Scotty could come up and answer that question? And can you introduce yourself and say a little bit about what kind of experiments are happening right now?
So I can speak to what I personally witnessed. I worked there for 2 months a few years ago, and a few weeks in, my job was just cleaning the cages, cleaning the feces off the floor. And a few weeks in, they roped me into this cherry eye surgery. So it's supposed to be performed with a licensed veterinarian. There's no licensed veterinarian performing it. I clearly was not trained. There was no anesthesia used. They just had me hold the dog as tight as I could as they took a scissors to the dog's eye and severed the gland, which is not standard either. You're supposed to kind of readjust it. So yeah, that's just one example. And I was thinking, had I stayed there months more, what else would they have roped me into, And I wasn't even in the research buildings. I was just in one of the breeding barns.
Lowell, do you have any comment on this?
What I would like to say about the performance of veterinary duties by non-qualified people without anesthesia, without analgesia, and with the wrong technique. Like you've said, they ripped the eyelid out rather than replace it. They also devocalized or removed the vocal cords or severed the vocal cords without proper care. These animals were choking on their own blood after these procedures. So why did they do that? Because you have 2,000 beagles in 2 by 4 foot cages stacked upon each other, and they're loud. It's cruel, and the welfare of these animals is imperative. We have moved beyond that model of keeping dogs or any animals in cages. Their welfare was at stake. They're not cared for well. And the reason they devocalize them is because they're so loud, because they're being tortured. They're seeing their fellow beagles right in front of them, right underneath them, right over the top of them, and they cannot interact like they should. They are social creatures just like you and me. It is the welfare that is paramount, and they're ignoring that. I also have seen a couple of the dogs in my practice. You asked their what health they were in. These dogs are damaged, but they're not broken, and they are resilient, and they are loving, and they're kind, and all of the torture that they've been through, they still are dogs. And we all know the feeling of a dog licking our face, and we all know when a dog is happy and wagging its tail. And we see those dogs running around in circles. That is not normal behavior for dogs. You go to a zoo and you watch a fox run around and you realize right away that that's not normal. It is not normal for dogs to be in small cages in confinement. It is abhorrent. It has to end.
Can I just add something to that? So on Saturday, there were many scenes that were heartbreaking. Innocent protesters, grandmothers being brutalized. There were sheriffs that were conflicted and willing to have conversation and talk. But the most abhorrent scene that we saw was the amount of tear gas that was sucked into those buildings, which meant that those dogs were then subjected to tear gas. Those dogs were inhaling tear gas. And there are individuals here today, me being one of them, that still can't breathe right, that still doesn't feel right. I don't know what's gone on with those dogs, but I know that they have been subjected to the same tear gas that innocent protesters did. Those innocent dogs have as well, and they deserve an immediate wellness check. They deserve immediate attention because they're
The question was, what kind of experiments are done on these dogs? One of the by far the most common types of testing done on beagles is toxicology testing, where basically you take 100 dogs and you keep upping the dose of some toxin until 50 of them are dead from the toxin, and you call that the lethal dose. 50% of the dogs die slowly and painfully from chemical poisoning. And it's ironic that dogs inside of Ridgeland are being slowly poisoned to death for things like laundry detergent. You don't need to know how much it takes to kill a dog with laundry. Just don't tell your own kid and don't need any laundry detergent. It's that easy. And the irony that dogs are being poisoned to death inside Ridgeland with chemical warfare, and chemical warfare was used against the rescuers trying to rescue them. That's what's so upsetting for us.
I would just like to add that it's important to realize as we talk about the pain and suffering that these dogs are experiencing, that their suffering matters to them as much as our suffering matters to us.
Yeah.
When they are in pain, it matters to them. They have feelings just like we do. They love one another. They care for one another. They mourn loss. And the suffering that is being inflicted on those dogs is unconscionable. Unconscionable.
One more thing too that I would like to say, these tests that being performed on dogs are not saving your kid from dying of cancer. They're not saving people in hospitals. Over 90% of tests conducted on animals do not pass human trials. This is barbaric. This is outdated. We have so many other alternatives, such as AI, organs on a chip, so many other alternatives that I can't even think of them all right now. I'm a bit flustered, but this is so outdated. We don't need to be doing this anymore. It's purely for profit.
So, we'll take maybe one or two more questions and then move towards wrapping up.
I was just wondering, do you think any companies at this point would even buy any of these dogs? Because now that the name of the companies who are buying these dogs are out,
Yeah. it's a great
how are they gonna do
Yeah,
it?
Rizzo's reputation has been destroyed by findings of repeated criminal animal cruelty. They're having a hard time selling their dogs. So again, they have an easy out right now. Josh Call, Governor Evers, we need you to help make it happen.
Yeah.
Do the right
One more
thing.
question. Jim Burns. Yeah, we don't want anything. We just want the dogs out.
Yeah.
Yep.
One more question. It's cool.
Would you be able to take specific absolutely and both the court and the court without having to do that in the quarters that they do on like that?
I think we heard that pretty well already. I'm gonna say, yeah. Any more from the press pool? Okay, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. So we're gonna now head just up this flight of stairs to the governor's office, and we're asking the governor to take a meeting with us. This is obviously the top thing happening in Wisconsin right now. This was a huge unhinged situation right on Governor Evers' doorstep, 30 minutes from the state capitol where we're standing right now. He needs to address this. He needs to break his silence. He needs to talk to us. Governor Evers, we're on our way to you right now. We need to talk. Please, we need your action. We need to hear from you.
Thank you. Right.
You need an end. You need an end.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's hard to get off.
Yeah.
I took this.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's why.
Okay, everyone, we are going to head upstairs. I don't know, you're fine.
I got these stuff because.
Thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry, I don't speak when people are giving their testimonies or their speeches. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to interrupt them or be a distraction. Oh, and for those who are asking, yes, Jenny and Peter are here. So as you could see, people's injuries just by hearing, people speaking about the dogs. Scotty, this is so brutal. Oh, I'm gonna go find my people. Hold on. All right.
Amazing. That was so good.
I know. Hey, Martin.
One of my good friends.
And I thought I saw someone in the chat ask if I was going to give a speech. I don't think I am. I'm still fairly new to activism, so I don't feel that I'm experienced enough yet to be speaking. I don't know. Give it a couple months, maybe. We'll see. Thank you so much, Martin. And next Friday, or wait, no, what day is it today? What Monday? Today's today's Monday, right? Yes. Sorry. I don't know what day it is. So today's Monday. Friday. Oh, I will continue in a minute.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Hey,
They locked us off, but please, once again, on the wrong side of the law. And don't know.
So
Yeah, everybody's here waiting.
We're here.
Yes.
And as you can see, everything's been blocked off.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah. So basically.
Yes, PJ, I'm ADB. Or I'm Angela.
Yes. Personal way they can get them.
Can I get JB? Jeffrey? JB? Is there any update on that?
Yes, they're gonna say it. Yeah, again. Yeah.
Anyone from Wisconsin? Asking for meetings from the. Take one.
I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Supposed to go.
Yeah.
You guys, papers. Not sure. So sorry.
Are they letting Wisconsin through if we fill this out?
That's what we're gonna try. Hey, can folks ask for Jeffrey?
Sorry, go
Guys, come- Jeffrey.
I know. I'm just so happy I haven't seen any pictures. Anyone from there? I think I might. I hope I see you many places. Are we supposed to be signing something of sense?
Are there more papers?
I think. We got.
Check.
All right.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Face.
Jiggling around. So what they're doing is they're getting the people who live here
It's not even.
in Wisconsin to sign.
So, we're just trying to deliver a message to Governor Evers. Without them on Saturday, whistling extraordinary violence unleashed against non-violent animal rescuers. This is a huge crisis situation. It's in your backyard. Wisconsiners need to hear from you on this. Please break your silence. We need to hear from you. You have not commented. It's been 48 hours since grandmas were pepper sprayed. We're trying to help dogs. Please, we need to hear from you. Look at all these people. There's hundreds of people, hundreds of your constituents gathered outside. Fine. Give me that song. Give me that song. So we'll get that going again just in a minute. We just want to let the governor's office know we really need to speak with someone, and we're going to be out here until someone will come out and talk to us. We need a chief of staff. We need somebody with the authority to at least have them on the votes. This is very important. This is happening right now. It is not unreasonable. If the government speaks,
I said.
I have one question. I have one question for Tony Evers. What's the name of this dog? Because this dog right here has a name. What's this dog's name?
What's his name?
This is Violet.
She's a Violet.
She is a post-laboratory beagle.
For years.
She lived in a cage for 4 years and was repeatedly bred to give puppies that would grow up to be her, to give birth to more puppies, or to be tested upon or sold for unnecessary experiments. Violet has a name. Tony, what's the name of your dog? It's the same. These beagles are the same as this dog. And all I'm asking Tony Evers to do, as a great leader of the state of Wisconsin, as someone who is finishing up his term and supporting a beautiful state full of beautiful people, can you be like Tony Evers for us? Can you be like the Tony Evers that we voted for? And be that for these people, and more importantly, for dogs like Violet and your dog. Free the dogs! Free the dogs!
Oh. Okay. What?
We have more beautiful innocent animals.
Oh.
This is Teddy, another dog that escaped the laboratory, another dog that now has a life because of the freedom that he was granted in getting out of a laboratory.
The Ellie, she's from Indigo.
Ellie,
Indigo raised her.
Oh.
Vigo Rescue, another facility in the United States, but that one was shut down. So don't tell me there isn't a precedent to end facilities like this across America. The state of Virginia has done this. We asked the state of Wisconsin to do this. Nobody in the state of Wisconsin will accept this level of criminal animal abuse. No one wants to do this to these dogs unless you're getting a profit out of it. No one wants this to continue to exist. We want to maintain that we will be here until these dogs are free.
That's right. That's right. It's a federal offense to harm animals. Shame! Right. That's why it be.
Actually, I gave forward. Sorry. I don't know. Forward. And the person with the black ponytail might have that other one. So I'll get it from her. Oh, yes. We made it. There you go.
Amen. Want me to try to get it to her?
Aiden, there's more papers right here.
Oh, sorry, guys. We're just trying to get some papers across to the right people. Oh, you're live? I'm live. We're live. Thank you.
Sorry, the 7.
Got some more coming in?
Buddy need a
We need at least 3 over.
So,
Okay.
sure the governor can hear the.
David, we're waiting for the governor for some.
Dogs! We got 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 dogs! Dogs! We got dogs! We got dogs! 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 We got dogs! 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 Dogs!
Elsa's now saw a dog that was from Envigo. How many of you have heard of Envigo? Boo, right? Let's give them a good boo. It was just like Ridgeland Farms, but Ridgeland Farms is worse. Ridgeland Farms keeps dogs stacked in cages. Envigo didn't even do that. And they were shut down for animal welfare violations and environmental concerns. The trenches that we faced yesterday were filled with manure.
Yeah.
You want to talk about environmental concerns? Let's talk about it. Why isn't anyone holding Ridgeland Farms accountable the way Envigo is held accountable?
Yeah.
Shut down by the Federal Department of Justice. The Federal Department of Justice has not come in here yet. We are asking the governor now to do something before we get to that point. The governor of the state of Wisconsin has the power to shut them down. And it is beyond time that we need to follow the model of Envigo's shutdown. Envigo had 40,000 people that were adopted out across the country. Rescue groups stepped up. Fosters stepped up. Adopters stepped up for all 4,000 beagles. We are talking about less than half of that at Ridgeland. And I know that Wisconsinites and across the country, Americans are ready to step up for these dogs. There are rescues that are ready There are fosters that are ready. There are veterinarians that are ready, and there are adopters that want these dogs.
Yeah.
Governor Evers needs to get these dogs out.
Well, who does this farm go to?
Was taking.
Lots of fours.
Got more forms.
No, to be Semitic.
Blank form, blank, please.
More forms of
I know, I'm fine.
I just don't know if it's also White forms. Oh. This is a I have no idea. No, nobody's coming out. Thank you, Martin. Thank you so much. Yeah, you tops you may have.
Everyone, just make sure your form you're writing, we need a meeting today, and we won't go away until we get one. All right. Okay.
You go downstairs and.
So we're waiting for somebody to come out and talk to us. Nobody seems to want to because they're all cowards. Figure out what
I think it's gonna be difficult either way. Because the.
Are you guys Wisconsin? Yes. I was gonna say, you just gotta go, oh, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's real. Busy there. Sorry about you. Sorry about that.
Been here since 10.
Tosh, to the bus.
Sorry.
On.
I'm really sorry, man.
Does anybody need a food?
Yeah. Great. Let's keep it going. It's a tree.
Free the dogs! 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 You want the dogs? Yeah. The dogs. Dogs! Free the 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 dogs! The dogs! Free 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 the dogs!
dogs. 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 Free the 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 dogs. The dogs. Free 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 the dogs. The dogs. Free 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 the dogs. The dogs. Free the dogs. The dogs. Free 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 the dogs. Dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. The dogs. 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 Free the dogs. Dogs. Free the dogs. Dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Dogs. Free the 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 dogs. The dogs. Free 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 the dogs.
We have another huge stack of papers filled out by Wisconsin residents asking for a meeting with Governor Evers. It's a very simple request. These are Wisconsin residents in front of you. Your constituents are asking for a meeting with you about the issue that is the biggest issue in Wisconsin right now. Woo! Woo! I don't know how, as the governor of this state, you can go 48 hours without addressing the brutality against your constituents. I don't know.
Shame.
I don't know how you can go 48 hours without addressing the cruelty that you know is happening in those barns in your state.
Shame.
35 minutes off. We are right now. Your constituents want to talk with you. Yes, we do. We are asking.
There's an action.
It's a very simple request. Your constituents want to talk with you.
No.
I vote. No. Free the dogs.
Free the dogs. Free the. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Free the dogs. Feed 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 the dogs.
We know you out here saying meet us now.
Yes.
And I want to let Governor Evers know that we will be here until he's with us. We are not going home. We can outweigh him. We intend to outweigh him. And we had 2,000 rescuers signed up, willing to risk charges, willing to put their safety on the line to help these dogs. And all we're asking for is a simple meeting now. We are here, your constituents are here, asking for a meeting, and we will stay as long as we need to stay for the dogs.
Come on!
Us now!
Us now! Us now! Meet 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 us now! Us now! Meet 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 us now. 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 Meet us now.
Rebecca asked me to say a few words. We can save our voices for a moment. My name's Almira. I'm the lead organizer of Direct Action Everywhere. Anybody at Governor Evers' office who might think, oh, people think they can just stroll up and demand a meeting on such short notice. I want to let you know that this campaign has been going on for nearly a decade. Before that, there were decades of torture at Ridgeland Farms. And people in this community and around the country have demanded action from Governor Evers on this issue for years, for months. It is not just today. We have been asking and asking politely through all of the quote unquote correct channels, and nothing is done. This is an urgent situation, not for us, for these dogs. Every single day that they are inside that facility is a crime against them. In 2017, my friends Wayne and Paul and Eva went inside Ridgeland Farms and showed the world exactly what was happening inside that facility. And that is how we know. That is how we know what is happening to these animals. And then whistleblowers came forward, like Scotty and other people. And they shared what was going on. And investigators with the government went inside and found violations. How many more people is it going to take until you do your job? Do your job. 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 Do your job.
So in my first interview at Ridgeland Farms, I was sitting down with Rick Van Domlin, and he told me right away, he was like, would it bother you if you saw a pile of dead dogs when you come into work? And I had to shrug that off like it didn't bother me. He ended up giving me a different role, but I can only imagine what that role would have entailed. Seeing a pile of dead dogs on a daily basis. He also made a distinction between his pets at home and the dogs at Ridgeland. You could tell as he was trailing off, he was like, these are not our pets. They are not on the couch. They are not running around. You could tell he cared, like there's something there. He just needs to see the pets that he has at home is the same as the dogs at Ridgeland. This is unacceptable and we are not going to stop.
We won't stop! Stop!
Thank you for what you did.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you, Scotty.
Meet with us. Meet with us.
Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet Meet with us. 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 Thank you, Guillermo. I'm sorry I can't really chat right now. I appreciate you being here. And Nils. Meet with us. With us. With us. With us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. We won't be leaving until we get this meeting.
Wisconsin people, fill this out.
Yesterday was my first time in my life that I ever inhaled tear gas. Was it anybody else's?
Yeah.
This is not a group of soldiers. This is not a group of people who came for war. This is a group of people who came with love in their hearts and flowers in their hands to save these dogs. Now, while we don't have the dogs like we had intended, we have done something very powerful that really is unfathomable these days. And we found an issue that united people across the political spectrum.
Right. Yeah.
In this extremely divisive time, we have people from right and left coming together to say this is something we can all agree on and we can all get behind.
Right.
And that being said, I have something that might be controversial with people who have already inhaled tear gas, people who have been hit by rubber bullets, people who have been maced in the face. And I hope this is insensitive, but I have love in my heart, not just for the dogs in Ridgeland, but also the perpetrators of this abuse.
Yes.
I can only imagine what it was like, how it hardened their hearts to be harming dogs year after year for decades. What does that do to the human spirit?
Suffering.
What does that do to the human soul?
Yes. They only care about money.
We all.
Nice.
It goes.
We are all human, and it's sad to me. It's sad to me. But at the end of the day, we need to get those dogs. We need to get those dogs. I feel bad that I feel bad. I had a goal. I knew, like all of you, that we were I was ready to hold. In my mind, I was already holding the dog, right? I so many of you, right? I could feel the fur already.
Yeah.
Right? I'm so ready.
Have cages in them right now. Yeah.
Guys, I'm ready.
Got
Right?
4 crates.
4 crates. You all are ready. This amazing group.
They're still ready. They're still ready.
We are still ready. And what I'll say is that if I were a betting person, every single day that these dogs spend in confinement, in this incredible torture, developing welts on their paws, living in cages, spinning around in circles, getting these awful surgeries without anesthesia, every day is an awful day. But when I think about the resilience of this crowd versus the resilience of the people at Ridgeland Farms, my money is on this group to get those dogs out of there as soon.
Yeah.
Are they gonna meet with us?
Yes. I voted for you. We want to name him Evers. We want action.
Governor Evers, what do we want?
Meet with us.
Meet with
us. Meet with us. With us. Meet 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 with us. With us. Meet 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 with us.
with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Meet with us. Us. Meet with 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 us. With us. Meet 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 us, meet with 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 us, meet Meet with us! 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 Meet us! Meet with us! Meet with us! Meet with us! Meet us! Meet with 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 us! With us! Meet 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 with us! Sorry, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys.
Thanks, everyone. So, we're not leaving, but I know everyone's voices are tired. I'm quite surprised that no one from the governor's office is willing to talk about this. I think that
Shame on them!
rest our voices. We're still here. I suggest we can sit down calmly, just like we're gonna take a little break and just recover some energy. We're not going anywhere. We're still waiting for a meeting. We're still working on getting that request up the chain in different ways. Obviously, the main thing is that we're here. So just go ahead and you can sit down on the stairs, get some water.
Any other forms? Does any Wisconsin president forms fill one out? Anybody here from Wisconsin that still needs to fill one out?
Sorry, guys.
Does anybody want your pen?
We have pens too.
And,
So while we're taking a little break, everyone, excuse me. While we're taking a little break, now's a good time to go on social media, tag the governor, tag the AG. We got some calls to action on the paid, like I think there was a live stream of this. You can find phone numbers and everything like that. Is that right? Almira? She's gone. Okay. Well, we'll get some. If you can't find him, we'll get that announcement really fast.
Thank you.
Aiden.
Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah, and during this time, if anyone wants to make any comments, please come on up.
Aiden, do you think we have enough time to feed our neighbors?
Yeah, this could be a time to feed your meter. Let's do it. We're here. Yeah.
I'm signed up to.
Okay. Good. Okay. I want to. I'm gonna go feed my meter. Okay. Take shifts.
Okay. How's everyone doing? Ah, yeah, I have to go get my water bottle. We didn't anticipate that they wouldn't come out and we'd still be here this long, so I left. I have 2 water bottles, and of course, they're in my car, which is awesome. But no, how were you here, and how did we not meet?
Yeah.
Do we have more forms?
I was able to meet up with, well, I met Jeremy. I saw him when we were outside the Capitol. Wait, I don't remember if it was Saturday or yesterday.
Can I get another form?
And
Yeah.
I've seen Jake a couple times.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes. Of course. Yes. You want one? Okay.
oh,
Yes.
We have more forms coming.
oh no, no.
I'm good. How are you?
But yeah, that pepper spray, that the tear gas, like that is definitely. I can't even explain how that felt. Like my face is still super red. Well, it's not as red as it was, I guess, yesterday, but holy, like my face is still swollen a bit and my mouth as well. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm just gonna take a seat here. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just starting to get tired now. We have a long drive home today, but that's fine. I drove up here. Sorry, guys, I'm just taking a seat.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Like that much you can do. It's a little crowded.
Yeah. Just getting comfy. Oh, green tea. What team are you on? No, I was on yellow. Oh, sorry. Oops. I'm just trying to scooch out of the way. So I was on yellow, and I'm trying to think. Three of us were on yellow, and then Peter was green. Jenny obviously was red. Tatsu was red. Or oh my gosh, not Tatsu. Tatsu was red. Yeah, and CD, I can't remember. I don't know if she was yellow or if she was red. Yeah. No, I actually drove up myself. So I left on Friday at 2:30 in the morning. and I got here. I got in Madison at 11:30 in the morning. And then later, I met up with everyone else. I didn't get my passport till Thursday morning. So it was like right down on the wire for me. Because I got the run around at the passport office. It was ridiculous. So I ended up I I paid for an express rush. So that I would, and then even then they kept telling me that I probably wouldn't even get my passport on time, but I did, thank God, obviously, since I'm here. But that's fine because now I have my passport and I'm good to go anywhere now. So let's go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, first there's a lot of firsts for me this weekend. First tornado. I took a video, so I'll have to post that at some point. Um I was sitting in my car waiting for my roommate to show up like, at the hotel because she had booked the room. And then as I was sitting there, it was thundering and lightning. And for anyone who knows me, knows I do not. Yes, Axel, I can absolutely do that now. Um, so anyone who knows me knows that I do not like thunder and lightning. And I mean to the point where like I like there was times where it would get so bad, like because I live by myself, I would have my ex-boyfriend come and sleep in my spare room just so that I wasn't alone. So doesn't do that anymore, but I would call him and I'd just be like, you better get over here. And so anyways, on Friday, I was sitting in my car waiting, thunder, lightning, and then all of a sudden the siren went off. But at the same time, a warning on my phone went off, a warning, my car shut off this warning. And I was like, what the heck? So I'm like, I am not sitting in my car. So I went inside the hotel and I told the guy, I was just, well, I guess he saw the look on my face and he was like, you're fine. He's like, you can stay here. He's like, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay. And then some locals came down and they didn't look too concerned. So they went outside. So I went outside with them. And I took a video like with the siren or whatever. And yeah, we had a nice little chat and they were explaining like what the sky would look like and blah blah blah. So that was fine. Then they left and I went back inside and I was waiting. And then these two guys went out and they came back in. And then they left again. And then when they came back in again, they looked at me and they're like, "Are you waiting for a taxi?" And I was like, "No, I'm just waiting for my friend." And they're like, "Oh," they're like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "Pardon?" So anyways, we sat there, had a beer, they left, and then my roommate came up and I went up to my room. So that was kind of funny. That's right. Yes, if we date and we break up, we will stay on good terms because I might need you in a thunderstorm. Axel, that would be so awesome. Yeah, going for a hike, doing some outreach. Yeah. Oh, and just FYI, next I keep saying next.
Listen to us out here. His number is 608-266-1212. You'll probably have to leave a message because they're talking to another constituent.
I done 20 times.
608-266-1212. We want to be courteous. We want to be respectful.
Yeah.
We're asking for a meeting with him or his senior staff. It's really not that much to ask.
I have more forms.
Sorry. There's equals
Oh, you're welcome, Martin. I'm so happy I was able to come. I'm just looking for my friend because I gave her my charger and I told her I needed it back, and I think she We left for a minute. I hope my battery lasts until she gets back. But yeah, so on Friday, I keep forgetting what date it is. So it's Monday. This Friday in Toronto, there's going to be a protest outside. I always forget the name of the company. It's New something. But they do testing, and I don't know if they still do, but I know that they were buying dogs from Richland. So I'm off this week because I didn't know how things were going to unfold this weekend. So I took this whole week off work just in case. And so I'm going to do a live stream on Friday from New. Oh, I can't remember. I think my brain is just so fried right now. I can't remember much. But, yes. Hi, Nita. Yes. Thank you for joining. And yes, Studio Technica. So yeah, I wish you were here too, Nils. So yeah, so we'll be doing this again.
On their way to go get a bunch of snacks and drinks, and then we get back.
Oh, thank you.
In 2 minutes. We would leave if we just got a meeting on the board.
Yeah, this is very easy to end.
And the week after that, I will.
I think there's probably over which guy?
Been out here very many times. You don't plan on going.
You mean the guy with the crutches? Nita, that's okay. It's fine.
I was able to I had my car
Oh, that's okay, Axel. Oops, sorry, I swear to God, that's all this. That's all. I would turn my my screen to face me, but I promise you, this is not a face you want to be looking at right now. It's not even a face I want to have right now.
The rallies and as much as we can do.
Yeah, we're waiting. They're bringing us some snacks, some water. So these people really are underestimating the power of activists and our patients. So
It's kind of against the wall. It's hitting everybody. Just the steady side. Thank you.
oh, so actually, I just said that on Friday we'll be I'll be doing another live stream outside
God darn it.
outside of
Just put
near Coaxis.
Yeah.
So and they
And yeah.
Nita, I'm not I can't do they still purchase their dogs from
That is like
Richland?
but
Axel thing, but I can assure you, like when I woke up yesterday morning and I went in the mirror and I looked, I was like, what the hell? It's like, yikes. And then it's like, I have to walk around looking like this. Like, this is wonderful. So, I mean, I still have like, turns out I have way more sensitive skin than what I thought. So I have like my eyes are swollen, my nose is swollen, my cheeks are still a little swollen. This morning I was putting ice again. So but it's fine. It'll be gone in a couple days. So no big deal.
I know that there is a kid inside.
Okay, thank you so much, Neil. Thank you for being here. I'm really sorry we didn't get a chance to meet up. But there'll be other events and we will meet up at some point for sure. Don't know when, but we will. Yeah. Nilf, are you in Toronto? Or going to? I'm really confused right now.
This farm. You get parties and talk anything about it. Better believe I would be finding.
Is Nilf from Canada?
And get that downtown. And get out.
Nilf, you better answer me before you leave.
Um.
Into these, let me just grab my, I'm gonna leave this here, I need to. Yeah.
Somebody lost their flower.
Oh. He left it on his side, he knows it's there.
Okay.
Okay.
I lost the flower. It's okay.
Oh, Iowa. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh right. Yes, I remember now. I remember right. Buffalo. Yes. Anytime. Come to Toronto. We have our march next month.
Not that I saw.
We have our animal rights march coming up in May. So
Right now, yeah. Okay, I just ended live, my battery is charged and I don't want anybody to watch me. Okay. But
Dang it, I did bring a battery pack.
I
Oh,
have,
it's in the truck.
I have a whole bunch of chargers, if we can find that plug.
Oh, I have a battery pack in the truck.
Okay.
Nice to- Okay, go take to your stuff and then you can see here.
I'll tell you about it when I get back.
Okay, so.
There were some deals.
Oh,
that's all good. It's all love. Whoops, I'm so sorry. My bad. It's
So.
22 hours. Okay, I got some Linda here. We just
yeah, take care, Neil. We'll see you soon.
Salt Lake City. And
Yeah.
we had to her.
I wish Sneaky would come back because I need my battery pack.
As a dog, it's my spot this big day. And here, well, Craig is gonna move it to me because I love this dog.
No, this could all end so quickly. I mean, come out 5 minutes, address us, you know, and then we'll be on our merry way. It's not difficult, right?
I know, good job.
Yes, drive safely, no.
That I think in defense and I like this see if I can you know yes I was like I thought I just mind if I step over your
Oh,
sorry thank you I got on my head
yeah, well, they sure take their sweet times. Oh.
I thought it was something I see it. Yeah, there. I'm personally. Fell in the mud, people help me about carry me, help me.
So, but I have to say, I'm so proud of everybody that showed up this weekend and the literal beating that everybody took. Like nobody, no matter how many, no matter how much pepper spray they shot at us, no matter how many canisters of tear gas they threw at us, you know, they like nobody left. Like we went just, you know, kind of regrouped once we were able to like see and breathe again, and we just kept going back and, you know, just seeing, you know, and I have to say, like everyone who's on Team Red, they're awesome. So, and if we're not able to get anything accomplished, now, and we have to do this again, like, we'll be back for sure. Absolutely, we'll be back.
Yes. So I'll send out that announcement. And then table here. So I can investigate. Yes, tomorrow.
Got back and forth. Got initial down. Like, so much pain. It's not bad, so like,
Everybody's just
Oh.
everybody's on their phone, making their signs. Interviewing us.
No, but it's so hard. They said that everything is down like. We do not want to leave without pups. We prepare video pups. We have.
And one thing I need to find out, because originally, like, I believed in my heart that we were leaving with those dogs on Saturday. Like I just, like, it wasn't even a question in my mind. Like, we were leaving with them, and they would not be there. And I wanted to bring one home with me, but I'm not sure. There's some cheering going on. I'm not sure what's happening. But to be honest with you, I'm not standing up and walking over because I'm just too tired. But I need to find out. Um, I need to find out, like, how, like, to bring one of those dogs back to Canada, because I know you need to have proof of rabies shots and like, to show that they're healthy. But these dogs, they're gonna have so many issues and so many, because of all the testing and all the trauma that's been forced upon them. So I need to find out what exactly I need to do to be able to get one of those dogs. Ideally, that's my, like, I would, if I can't. I mean, I know those dogs will all find beautiful, loving homes, but it'd be uh it'd be nice to, be able to show one of those poor babies, how much they deserve to be loved and how much love, people are just waiting to give them. Oh, Axel. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, Axel, when you and Allison come to Toronto, I went to a pig sanctuary last summer, and I will bring you guys there. Those pigs are the sweetest, sassiest beings. Like, oh my gosh, and the belly rubs, they love their belly rubs. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. It was called Sweet Acres Pig Sanctuary, I believe. No, there really isn't. You know, like they're sweet. They have, sweet personalities. They're just toddlers that never grow up. The way I see animals, they're toddlers and they never grow up and they keep their innocence for forever. Oh. Okay, now I gotta go over because I'm too curious. And fear of missing out. I'm gonna be right back. Can I leave my jacket? This was okay. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna jiggle you around for a sec. Okay. Let's go see what's going on down here.
The Beatles are leaving.
Oh, it's because the Beagles are leaving. Oh. But, oh, babies. Oh, guys, look.
So, the press conference with the Board of Supervisors, where there'll be the Dane County Board of Supervisors will be announcing that they're launching an investigation into the sheriff's conduct on Saturday. It's going to be here at 4 o'clock. So we're staying at least that long. We've got some snacks on the way. If you need to go refill your meter, you need to go grab anything you need. But we're just going to hold it down.
Look, everyone. Look at these babies. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Oh. Look. Like, look at how, oh my gosh. Like, look how sweet they are.
Oh, you're fine.
Hmm.
I don't really want to fix this. But if I'm self-reformed, you can do it.
Like, look at these sweet babies.
You hear the kids chanting down there? Yeah, that was a field trip. That was a field trip. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I just overheard that there was other stuff like I think the cheering and chanting and stuff was going on. It was a school trip and it was, I guess, the students all cheering. Oh, bye babies. Yeah, come back. Come back. Oh, sweet babies. Oh.
We can probably move this person up just a little.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Hi.
This space kind of open.
Oh, yeah.
Push her stuff.
So the person who was sitting here isn't coming back, so you could.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Back. I'm just
Awesome.
Still on Sarah's card, I know.
What did they look like?
Sorry, guys. I'm just getting repositioned here for yoga. So I'm going to be shaking you up for a sec. Close your eyes.
Nobody was here. It's been so chaotic.
Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you?
Darn it, I started drawing this.
I'm so sorry. I just bumped.
I draw my. I don't know.
Oh. You know what? I wish. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because last.
I guess he's gonna. Yeah, it's 2 days for him to get home. Oh, did I?
He's like, oh, you're so in another life. I did.
Yeah, I had zoomed in on the bees. Guillermo. Sorry about that.
I don't know, just like flirting, just they were hot. Like it wasn't hard. And the man wants to handcuff me. Okay. and one of
Nita, I don't know if you're able to, but
and no one would help him. So I went over to the
Are you able to like message Tati and tell her that I need my battery pack because my phone is gonna die and they have it and I really need it.
I gotta bite the bullet.
I don't know if you can pass along that message because I'm not sure where they went to.
Place of like, I mean, they're people, you know, it's not like I'm fake about it. I'm angry, I hurt, but at the same time, it's like we're all humans. I do have compassion and love for them. They're like, they don't look like it. They are. I don't know. I wanted to leave so badly because
Yeah. I had a well-deserved beer last night at the bar. It was nice.
I've seen a lot, like especially the industry over here. I still believe they're good. I think it's delusion. Actually, I think the word you're looking for is delusion.
Hey, Lambretta.
You're optimism. Open all that is dead. I think human beings are a parasite, and I hope they're.
Guys, I have a question.
But you know,
Am I able to keep streaming but go and message somebody without losing my stream?
like you're very. I feel like you're more optimistic than I am because you're on like you're on the board for all of that. Like you're making a difference.
I don't know. I feel like, what am I doing if I'm not trying?
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't anything, I'm just
Amen. Amen. No retreat, no surrender. Yeah.
Question for all of you. What the legal stories of police violence at the action? Any of you heard at the action?
Like,
No.
I don't
Actually, yes. No,
like,
you did not.
Because I didn't know that until I walked on the rest. I never even mentioned it. Sorry about
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
every experience we had last year.
Okay, and none of you all. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm with the legal team trying to collect stories of people who were subjected to violence at the action. You guys? Yeah. So, what happened to you guys?
I actually found out today. I have a photo. This is me. And if I could,
What's
oh
happening
wow. What happened is we were asked. It was I think a little bit before Dean and all of the hay bales. There was one hay bale that was rolled out. We were trying to get to people to help them because they were stuck on the other side and to roll the hay bales out. So I crossed over and I was just helping getting people out. And we were trying to roll the hay bales. And they shot I think between 2 to 4 canisters. I started hearing them screaming gas, gas, gas. I was stuck because there were so many different people. There was 2 that hit down and then the white clouds. One of them hit me. I know because it didn't feel like the rubber bullets later and it bounced off and the smoke got way worse. And I have,
They hit you?
yeah,
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
got bruises on my back and I have my hands
Yeah,
up because
bruises back.
yeah, I have my hands up because I was,
Take a photo of that?
I did. It's still kind of there a little bit. To be honest, I was like, I'm not that bad. There's people that are way worse. But so I had my hands up over the barrel. I couldn't even get because there's a big trench to get down, and all the people around me were stuck too. And I heard them screaming at us behind us, and people were like running. And I thought they were just gonna shoot us. And so I just stood there, and the gas got worse and worse and worse. And I couldn't see, I couldn't breathe. Like I felt like I was gonna die. And every time I tried to move, the same people around me, they started shooting rubber bullets at us. I could feel the impacts like on the hay bales. No, not that time. Later in the day, yeah, I got glanced by one. I tried to help another guy that was over the barrel. He was same situation. He was on the other side. He was just stuck. He wasn't any threat.
Yeah.
The other side of the fence. And in this photo, I was at least 20 feet from the fence. So they were shooting through the fence and there wasn't even gaps in the fence yet. They were just shooting at us. And I had my hands up because I was like, what if they start using real guns? And I was just trying to show them like, I'm not a threat. I don't have tools. I don't have weapons. I don't got nothing.
What's your name?
Danielle.
How do I spell this?
DANIELLE.
Last-
Fendrich, F as in Frank. ENDRICH.
Phone number?
858 705 7991. I was arrested in.
He's gonna make sense.
And I spoke to, sorry. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So sorry. No, there's a lot worse.
Doing a
There's a lot worse.
Same time. as you in the room.
You're not hearing any now. Alright, go ahead.
Hi, Boomer. Thank you for joining.
Still have, oh, I'm Jim Bitter, Slate the Planet.
Last name?
Beltran, Beltran, BELTRAN.
Is this your legal name?
No, do you need my legal name?
Yes.
Can I type it in?
Don't close that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try.
Last name's my legal name.
I'm not, okay. If I disappear, I'll be right back.
Phone number?
928 301.
Oh, yeah. What happened again?
So
I
I
don't,
don't know if you can still see them. They faded. I have videos and pictures. I went in through the fence and I got kneed directly in the head by a cop. And then he pinned me down and I held my hand out and I was like, brother, like, I'm terrified. We're one. You know, please, like, I understand you're going to arrest me. I'm completely complying. Just hold my hand. And he grabbed my hand and put it like really hard behind my back. And then he handcuffed me so tight. Here are the pictures. I also have videos of me getting pepper sprayed directly in the face. Where's the pictures of my wrists? Those were my wrists. So yeah, I have to.
I didn't.
So there. It's like the best one I have. This is me getting pepper sprayed. And that's me in the camo pants, like directly in the face. And then so he backed me in the head. They had to cut, like, when I got back to where all the other cops were, there was cops missing. We got two exciting announcements. First of all, Senator Jody Haber-Sinekin, state senator, just called me. He said, "What can I do? How can I help?" So I expect to hear more from Senator Jody Haber-Sinekin because what you are doing right now matters and it's helping and it's getting the attention of the right people. Woo! Yeah. The second announcement. Are you guys ready for this? Ready. Dean Gonzon has just filed charges against Ridgeland Farm. Amazon has not turned into our patent overnight, okay? Get newer filled trenches that you suffered through vested and made a difference because his charges that he filed are for constructing and altering a manure storage facility without a permit. That would not have happened if you all had not signed up to come, if you hadn't shown up, they never would have dug those trenches. This would never have happened. You are doing incredible work here, and it looks like we've got somebody else to talk with us. Woo! Woo! Oh my God, they're letting them in. Oh my God.
sorry, guys.
Yeah, so we're all here today because we want to make. Yeah. Okay, so thanks. You're with the police department? Yes. Okay. And are you directly in touch with the governor? Okay, so you're in touch with someone who's working with that or those right now. Okay, what do you mean by food channel? Like, is there someone at the office that you're speaking to right now? Okay. Okay. Is there someone else in the department who is speaking directly with the governor's office? So you're talking. Okay, so. Can I speak with that person who is in contact with the government? So, well, if you could tell the person in your department that we have hundreds of people out here trying to bring attention to these dogs who bring more mentions. Yeah, we just want to get a face-to-face conversation with government. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure we'll look forward to it. Yeah. Like, so we sure, yeah, I understand, yeah, you have the ability to make sure that happens, but to whatever degree you can plan on this message and get government leaders meeting with us, we can get it all out of here if we have that view. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, my experience, but sure, yeah. Thank you. And thank you for. All right, fine, thank you, Doc, thank you. All right. All right, not much of an update there, yeah, sure. Lieutenant here just informed me that the office is in touch with Governor Evers. They know we're here, obviously, but they're not in charge of scheduling. They passed on our message and we'll stay here until we're able to get a meeting.
Excuse me. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna repack like you're done.
Free the dogs! 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 Dogs! Free the 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 dogs! I need to free the dogs. 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 The dogs. Free 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 the dogs! 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 Free the Free the dogs! 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 Free the dogs!
That's.
I don't know. That's good. Hold on, so.
Maybe I should so I had to think if I just longer time call here.
I'm sorry.
So when she's done, I'll say you, Rebecca, Amy, Scotty, and the camera, or is that too many?
As improved yesterday, and we're gonna continue to be a voice today. None of this helping without every single one of you. Without every single one of you. I want to have 1 ounce of voice, 1 ounce of energy without you. So I thank you. And you should thank everybody around. We're gonna continue to win. We're gonna get our conversations.
Okay.
And we're gonna continue to fight for those dogs.
Water bottle?
Thank you all for being out here, chanting, using your voices, growing up. It means so much. Unfortunately, despite our presence, around 100 of us here, many of them the constituents of Governor Evers, he still has not been able to send a single representative to meet with us. And that is unfortunate. But I will say there's so much reason for hope right now. Just in the last couple of days, we are watching our institutions shift against Ridgeland Farms. I have been working on this campaign for the last few years of my life, and I have spent so much time trying to get the DA's office to charge Ridgeland Farms. The DA's office has never engaged with that. The only people they have ever charged is us. Is the people trying to rescue these animals from abuse. Yeah. Today, for the first time in almost a decade-long campaign, the DA's office has charged Ridgeland Farm. You guys seeing the tables turn in real time? And that is because the sacrifices that each of you have made. I'm walking around here. I'm hearing stories about people who got their teeth knocked out, who are unconscious, who had pepper sprayed in their eyes, who are on the floor. Some of the scariest experiences of their life, and those sacrifices are being seen by the world. And they are seeing that the institutions of Wisconsin have protected the abusers for far too long. And these institutions are starting to shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't touched on yet.
That's true.
Thank you.
Hi, Mary. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining.
Can I still some of your water? Oh, thank you so much. I've been super. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh. It's like as hard as I can. Yeah, no, I just didn't want to like start. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel thank you. Or we're going back to
Microphone?
Hey, Wayne.
It's in jail. Oh, that's Wayne?
It's a jail.
That's Wayne?
I have you on speakerphone. We have 100 supporters waiting outside Governor Beaver's office. We've taken it for over an hour now trying to demand a meeting. You have 100 people listening to you.
We love you, Wayne.
We love you, Wayne.
You win.
Not as much as the dogs.
Let me pass that on because it's not loud enough. Wayne is saying that he is seeing the wheels turn. Again, Wayne was prosecuted for rescuing dogs from Ridgeland Farms, something he did 8 years ago. But as of today, we have a gubernatorial candidate announcing our support for us. We have Mark Buchanan, the congressional representative of this district, expressing support. And we have the district attorney finally charging Ridgeland Farms for some of its crimes. The wheels are turning, and we can use this momentum to not just free all the dogs at Richland Farms, but every dog stuck in a cage and every animal who's abused in our nation. Wayne sends his love, and he is so proud of everyone. So good. All right. Wayne and the other 4 people who helped in jail right now, that's Letizia, Jean, Risha, and Melanie. The 5 of them have their bail hearing scheduled for tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. here in Madison. So we'll be mobilizing for that as well. Show up, and they should all be out of jail by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. They got it. Yeah, like they're okay. Stop.
Rather punish people who are trying to rescue animals than the people who are tormenting. And that is the absurdity that we live with. I'm actually being prosecuted myself right now for rescuing an animal at a factory farm in California. And that is absurd, outrageous, tragic, all of the emotions, but that's an absurdity that we live with. But it is so inspiring for me to see that we can correct that. And when we come together, the thousands of us use our voices, use our bodies to actually try and rescue these animals, we can see that other people are on our side and the waves are starting to shift.
Yeah, it's very. What the? I deserve so many people to me. All good. Excuse me, can I share about Melanie still right now?
Yes,
Melanie, for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, spent time driving all around the farm, gathering information for us to map out on this. And she was stopped by the police. She was cornered in by neighbors and farmers for 20 minutes until literally guns, they killed her guns. And she called the officers and they came and they went to the cars first who were holding her at the cemetery and assisted them instead of her. They demanded several times throughout several weeks. They stopped her as she drove on public roads, admitting that only she was up there praying on the land, as we had a prayer group that sent Melanie up to pray over the land. The officer, who's Jerry Blizzard's, I believe it's his sister or sister-in-law, came to Melanie's car and demanded that she produce evidence of why she was parked on the side of a public road. Demanded illegally that she produce her Bible that she admitted she was reading. And she showed her her Bible. And she was that was the first time she was stopped. And she was then, her license plate was passed on to neighbors through the sheriff's department. And she was stopped by neighbors, farmers, and police from 2 sheriff's office for several weeks. They served her at her house, which they demanded her address when she called the officers for help. They took her information and showed up at her apartment and served her with a trespass for being at the public cemetery. Melanie was then arrested upon showing up at the farm. She was walking up to the farm and was shot in the head with a pepper bullet. Doing nothing. They gave her no warning. They didn't tell her to get off the property. All of a sudden, she was just hit in the head. She was charged with a felony count of conspiracy to commit burglary with no weapons in her hand, with no attempt to break into the property, after she was invited up the hill by local farmers' sons, multiple young men who called to her to come up and speak to them. She wasn't even charged with trespassing because she was invited to go up. There was no evidence of anything. She has been falsely imprisoned. She's still in jail right now, being held against charges that are absolutely asinine. Framed and set up. Complete corruption and tyranny, what's going on. So those who are in the community, please continue to support Melanie as she is a local. She just moved back. She was a Miss Wisconsin. She grew up here. She was a former pageant winner here. And she's going to need your continued support to make sure that those charges are dropped.
Does she have a banner? Is there a bond? Is there a bond? If you have like a bond.
All right, folks. We have Rebecca. She's gonna make a very important phone call, and we need you all to listen.
We're gonna go to speakerphone.
Okay.
But I'm gonna call Governor Evers' comms director, Britt Kudabat. And I'm gonna let them know that we're out here and we're asking for a meeting.
For calling the office of Governor Evers. Governor, press 1. Who would like to speak? Thank you for calling the office of Governor Tony Evers. Please leave a message at the tone.
Governor Evers, this is Rebecca Robinson with Dane for Dogs and the Coalition to Save the Ridgeland Beagles. We have approximately 150 people outside of your office right now asking for you to meet with us to discuss what's happened at Ridgeland Farms over the weekend. The New York Times has covered it. USA Today has covered it. This is a national story and we have not heard from you. Please call me back. We want a meeting scheduled with you immediately. Thank you. All right, our next phone call. We're going to call Melissa Moore Baldoff, possible Deputy Chief of Staff. We've got 2 numbers for her. We're going to call her and see if she picks up. Telephone number 7. That's not going to work. Let's try this one.
Director of Communications in the Office of Milwaukee County Executive.
Nope, wrong number. All right, we've got a number for Jenny Dye, Chief of Staff. Let's try her.
You are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Robinson. I'm with the Coalition to Free the Ridgeland Beagles. I'm calling to discuss what happened over the weekend at Ridgeland Farms. This has been a national story. The New York Times has covered it. Fox News has covered it. USA Today has covered it. And we have not heard from Governor Evers. We've got approximately 150 people outside of his office right now asking for a meeting with him. Please call me back and we would love to discuss this with you. Thank you so much. All right. We will see if we get any phone calls.
I know how that works. When you're like, well, I'm fine with
Okay, so now we're basically just waiting. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait, don't step on my, wait, don't step on my coat. Thank you. Woo! Let's call. Oh, hey, Allison, thank you for joining. I'm just gonna take a walk around here. I'm not sure how long my phone's gonna last.
I wish that I
Oh, whoops. I gotta get set up. We have so many people here.
Yeah.
But she knows who I am.
We've been here since 10 a.m.
So
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Spooky. I'm glad I can be here. I don't know how much longer I can stay because I do have to get home. Oh, here's this one. I guess a kind of a funny story. So I rented a car to come here and because I didn't want to take my car. My car is older or whatever. So I went to Enterprise and I was just like, yeah, you guys can pick whatever, I don't care what kind of car you give me. And then I went to pick up the car and you guys guess what car they gave me. You guys have to guess. I need at least one guess in the chat. Anybody? Nope, not a Tesla. Nope. Oh, sorry, guys. They gave me a Mercedes. A mini. Nope. They gave me a Mercedes, and I was like, what the heck? What kind of activist shows up to an event in a Mercedes Benz? Like, come on. I was so embarrassed. So, yeah, I was like getting rides with other people because I did not want to show up at Ridgeland Farms in a friggin' Mercedes. So, yeah, I have to get home for many reasons. I have to return that car. I'm just taking a walk right now because I need a bit of a break. That's right, Allison. Let's go take a look down here. Oh. Yeah, and it's what oh, right, and I just thought it's, there's a time change as well, so when I get back to Toronto, I think we're an hour ahead. Ugh, it's gonna be long. It's gonna be good. It's well worth it, I can tell you. How are you doing, Allison? Let's go take a look. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I have my battery. Hold on. But I don't know if it's actually charging. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand. I am charging my but oh, I'm good, thanks. But I think my phone's about to die. My battery isn't charging my phone. My phone's now to 2%. It was 9 and I got my battery pack back. But I don't know what's going on. Why is it not like, what's going on with this thing? Any advice on why my battery says now I'm at 1%. How is that even possible? But it says it's at 83. My battery pack says 83. Oh, thank you for being here, Alan Boomer. I really appreciate it. Oh, but I'm not attached to anything. I charged the battery before I got here and it was at 100, so I don't have to plug it in until like I didn't think I'd have to plug it in until I got back in my car. Oh, do you guys want to see something really freaking cute? I'm going to show you who I was at the bar with last night. This guy, as it is. This guy.
Thanks, Benny. I think have you eaten enough? I'm so less.
Oh my. Hey everyone. I don't know if you guys all left.
And then again.
Sorry. Sorry guys, I'm just walking around. Got my battery again.
That's what I get hearing from people. Yeah, it's not better. I'm just also trying to make sure that this never happens again.
We're just
Getting the best information.
We're just waiting. They just distributed some snacks. Got some. Got me some apple juice.
Yeah, I've heard different things.
Got my water. And got me some Pringles. So right now, I'm a happy girl. And I ran into Peter and Jenny. So that's good. Sorry. I'm just getting myself situated here again.
And it was like the names in your chest.
Whoops. Don't mean to jiggle you guys around. Hey. Oh wow. Okay. I hope I'm not crunching in your ear. So I think, I don't know, we might stay here till 4, but like I said, I mentioned earlier, I do have a long ride ahead of me, so we'll see. So right now, I guess the activists were all just taking a little break. Nobody from the governor's office has come out to speak with us yet, so we're going to be here for a little while. So we have been here since 10 o'clock this morning. We heard from activists who suffered pretty bad injuries from the authorities on Saturday. Some people who were hit multiple times with rubber bullets for absolutely no reason. People who were maced not just once but held down and had their goggles removed and had the pepper spray sprayed directly into their face. Just absolute horrible brutality that was not necessary for peaceful protesters when they're people peaceful activists who walking towards them with their hands up to show that they were not armed, that they did not pose any threat whatsoever, and to be greeted by canisters of tear gas and pepper spray and just nonstop. And if you were here earlier, you would have heard people speaking from. Oh, thank you so much. Um, People that have worked in law enforcement, or I believe one guy, I forget now, it's been a long day. He's a firefighter, paramedic or something, and he did work with because paramedics, firefighters, and police, they typically work closely together. And he said in his experience, he's never seen, like he's been on drug raids with the police force, and even with against drug dealers, they didn't, like, they've never used the excess force that they used on everybody that came here this weekend to, rescue the dogs from Ridgewood. So files have been charged for that. And also the good news that the DA has filed charges against Ridgewood Farm, which is amazing. So we will see how that goes. But and the thing is, it's not even necessary for us to be here since 10 o'clock this morning. If someone would just come and speak to us, we would all go home. We would all leave. But I don't think I think they expected that after Saturday we would have just packed up and left. I don't think they were expecting us to hold our ground and just continue fighting. But here we are. And most of us are going to stay as long as we can. Those who actually live here in the area or surrounding areas are going to continue to stay here. Sorry, I have my little apple juice box here. I'm just finishing it up. Oh, where are we going?
Not sure. To a wrestling. CG and CG or
Oh no, I know. I know it's still red. I put ice this morning again, or cold claws, and like I did put my spray, but it's all like I didn't expect it to still be here by now as well. But, yeah, it's all swollen like under my foot. Yeah. Yeah, it's a burn. I'm sure it's a burn because I can still like feel it. So, but it's not as bad as yesterday, I don't think. And yeah. Yeah, like when I get home, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like my mouth, like is swollen. Like I can feel it. It's swollen.
Yeah, and I think they like for people to get, like doctors.
Yeah, one of the lawyers came and I didn't like I see like everyone who has like the bullets and who were, like oh my God, like some of those injuries are pretty severe. Terrible. Like I don't feel like this is as bad as anything compared to what happened to other people. Like yeah.
Effective, like seriously affected her. Yeah.
All right, because I think there's a form, right? Like that we can send. And I did take a picture the other, like when I got up the next day to show how bad it was.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I should fill that form out. Oh, did it come back?
Yeah, it did. It's coming slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, so it's the same stream you were in.
Yeah, yeah, I was able to continue, which is awesome. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow at the courthouse or something.
Yeah.
At the courthouse and Wayne. Hopefully Wayne gets out. 1:30 tomorrow at the courthouse.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
We can't stay like.
It's your opinion, so it doesn't mean he's gonna do it.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, everyone, I'm speaking with. I'm still live, so I'm still talking. Yeah. Nope, still live. Just. No, I left my stuff in the car because I didn't think we were going to be here this long.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, and we are going to have to get going because it's going to be a long drive. Like, and I seeking.
See what?
Tatsy and
Vicky and Tati.
yeah, and Esky, like they're all coming with me on the way back.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're all driving back together.
They rent a car as well?
So their car is with Standing. Oh, great. We dropped it off to her this morning. It's in her name, yeah. So yeah, so we were originally.
We're company now.
Yeah, so now it's gonna be like
Much better.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, and I don't like we weren't planning, like we only decided like late last night. We're like, okay, well maybe we'll go at 10, and we figured by noon, and then we were gonna leave at noon, and we are ready to 2. We're still here. So, and I have to get my car back because now I'm going to be charged an extra day because I thought I'd be home. I thought I was going to be home like hours ago.
It's a good t-shirt to wear.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh, you're leaving. Okay. Thank you for being here. Let's just go take a walk now. I need to find a garbage can. Ah, garbage can. All right. Everyone's just chilling. Oh. We leave for 2 seconds, guys. Ah.
Let me take that's why. My battery died, Martin, but I got it. Jenny lent me her battery pack. Oh, that's okay.
Great. So guys, we're gonna be here all day. I crunch numbers for a living. I work a regular office job. I took time off to be here. I'm gonna keep taking time off to be here.
Yeah.
I wrote this sign because as a numbers lady, I realized as I was being pepper sprayed and tear gassed yesterday, how many crates of tear gas and pepper spray were being carted up on ATVs over and over and over again. And then I see in the New York Times and in the Associated Press that they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to tear gas and pepper spray and have 17 different police organizations there to protect a criminal organization. Bridgeland has committed 311 criminal counts of animal abuse. I don't know how, but as Aiden said earlier today, they didn't realize that they could just turn around and arrest the criminals. But instead, they spent hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars to tear gas me and pepper spray all of you. And I just think it's completely, totally unacceptable. And I think we live in a resource constrained environment in our country. We need to spend our tax dollars wisely. And that's why this is a bipartisan issue. We all have better things to spend our taxes on than this. This is a ridiculous way to spend your tax dollars. So I'm just thank you all for being here, and I just wanted to be outraged about that. So.
That's not him. That's
For sharing stories, I guess also I was arrested yesterday, and when I was first bashed in the head with this by this cop's knee, and when he pinned me down, I was so terrified. I reached out my hand and I said, "Brother, please hold my hand. I'm scared." And he took that hand and put it as hard as he could behind my back and handcuffed me so hard. There are still marks on my wrist, and I just pray for humanity. You don't want to do this. I know you don't want to do this. You probably have animals at home. This is not who you are, brothers. I see you. I see the compassion in your heart. You can turn at any moment. You can be the start of the revolution, my brothers. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Rohit. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Speak up. Can you hear me? Right when I began doing activism a couple years ago, I lost my dog. Her name was Coco. She's a chocolate lab. And the last time I held her was when I was taking her into the bed. That was the last time I've ever held her. I lost her after that. When I came here to Wisconsin, I was badly hoping to experience the feeling of holding a dog, but instead of taking the dog to their death, rescuing the dog from their death.
Yeah.
I really wanted that experience. I tried my best to get and rescue those dogs. Like many of you, I was also pepper sprayed really badly and unable to function. And like many of you, I'm sure you all really wanted that feel of rescuing a dog from their death and giving them the life that they deserve. The hope that I have right now is that together we're able to build that pressure, and Governor Evers has the power to give that life-changing experience to 2,000 dogs. It's just so close and it's in his ability, and we need to hear from him now. He needs to meet with us.
That's right.
Yeah.
My journey with hounds started 10 years ago when I adopted a senior beagle from a shelter that had been here for a month and was looking for a home. A year before that, my wife told me about what went on with beagles in testing facilities, and it floored me. When I got that dog, I made a promise directly into her eyes. The sweetest dog I've ever met in my entire life. And I would not let that happen. And I want to remind the cowards behind this door that the reason they're hiding is because we're out here demanding accountability for the people that have allowed these researchers, quote unquote researchers, really vivisections, to abuse the sweet nature of these dogs. They test on it because they don't bite. They test on it because they won't fight back, and they test on it because they are notoriously known as gentle, kind, perfect loving animals. And that man in there, by not coming to see us, is allowing them to continue to do this. Oh, the DA has decided to levy charges. The governor is in there cowering in his own chair while we're out here demanding peacefully, like we were yesterday and Saturday, while we got shot at and did not fight back. I was out there. I got dosed with tear gas and could not see. I was blind, retching on the ground on my hands and knees. And I had three different people from my side hold open my eyes, spray saline in it so I could see again to go help other people. When people got hurt, when they got gassed, when they got shot at, I had rubber bullets and tear gas shot at my head. I had it shot at I had to duck. It would have caved my eye socket in to take a grenade in to the face. And these guys are allowing them to do this. Like, we know that we were nonviolent. They know we were nonviolent. Every time they attacked us, we raised our hands. We told them we were nonviolent. We went to help other people in an attack. What were they doing? Making it worse. I witnessed them drop tear gas in the middle of people. The Geneva Convention doesn't even want them to do that. You're supposed to deploy tear gas on the outside. And I watched at least 6 people in a circle, a foot across, watch a tear gas land in the middle of them.
Depressed.
Exactly. 100%. I had an embedded journalist next to me who helped me out of a trench of manure to avoid tear gas, and I helped him do the same. And I'm telling you right now, all of you people are my family, and I'm also not going to leave until either he comes out or we see some sort of accountability. Who's with me? She's long gone now, but Allie, that little beagle, who after we adopted her and everyone told her would not make it past 6 months because she was senior. We adopted her in 13. We put her down a week before she turned 18. She made it 5 more years just from luck.
Yeah. It's 2:02 p.m. Martin. Oh, I'm positive he's scared, Martin.
Hi, my name's Jeff. Almost 10 years ago to this day, I went to Richland Farms with a small group of local Madison people, and we held vigil outside of Richland Farms. Since that day, I cannot count the number of times I've been in this building, sitting in legislative chambers, in conference rooms, trying to get the attention of the people who can make a difference, who can get the dogs out to do their job. Governor Evers, what an opportunity you have today to make good on all this energy. There are so many loving people who have come to show that you can do the right thing on your way out of office. 2 candidates to succeed you have announced that this is a really important issue, that they want the dogs out. Senator Kelda Roys, thank you for speaking up on this. Representative Francesca Hong, thank you for speaking up on this. Thank you for campaigning on this issue. Governor Evers, where are you? I had the tremendous honor of providing music for you on Saturday. And
Thank you.